ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। So what we have to do today is to do the Anvaya of Shloka number 12, Parikshalokan. So let us do that. If you are ready, I can start. Karmachitan Lokan. Karmachitan Lokan Parikshya. Karmachitan Lokan Parikshya means what? Having examined the, how shall we say it, universe of accomplishment gained through karma. Universe of accomplishments gained through karma. Okay. Karmachitan lokan parikshya, comma, brahmanaha nirvedam ayat. Or brahmanaha nirvedam within brackets vairagyam ayat. Full stop. Got it? Brahmanaha nirvedam vairagyam ayat within brackets kuryat. So Bhashyakara is saying kuryat because otherwise it will become a brahmana gained vairagyam. And Shankara is saying, if somebody says somebody gained, it looks like we should use it as an advice for us. And therefore, he is converting it into an advice for us. And so that is kuryat. Must be done. Okay, so that's the idea. So having examined the universe of accomplishments gained through karma, that's my translation, a karma yogi should develop compassion. Sorry, dispassion. Dispassion. Okay, that's full stop. Iha samsare, within brackets, both words, iha samsare akritaha nasti. Iha samsare akritaha nasti. I think you can translate this. In this world, there is nothing that is not produced by karma. Okay, that I think you can do. All right. Full stop. Next sentence. Ataha kim kritena. Ataha kim kritena. Except kritena, the other two words are in parenthesis, brackets, question mark. Ataha kim kritena. Therefore, of what use is karma? Everybody with me so far? Yeah, good. Then, tad vijnanartham sah samitpanihi san. Sah samitpanihi san is added, last word. Sah samitpanihi san. Shrotriyam brahmanishtam gurum eva. Shrotriyam brahmanishtam gurum eva abhigachet. So in Sanskrit, the adjectives precede the noun. In English, adjectives often follow the noun. We say in English, that person must approach a guru who is a Shrotriya and a Brahmanishta. So a sentence ends with Brahmanishta. But here, all the Shrotriya and Brahmanishtam is placed before the word guru. That's how it works in Sanskrit. So, tad vijnanartham saha samitpanihi san shrotriyam brahmanishtam gurum eva abhigachet. Everybody good so far? Eva abhigachet. So let's repeat that.
Guruji,
Uh,
I missed something. Karma Chintan Lokan Parikshya, universe of accomplishments acquired through karma, Brahmanaha Niverdam, then Kuryat. I missed a word there.
yeah, after
Nirvedam.
ayat, nirvedam within brackets, vairagyam.
Mm-hmm.
Then ayat within brackets, kuryat. Full stop. So the translation of that part is a karma yogi should develop dispassion.
Is samsare akritaha nasti. In this world, there is nothing not produced by karma. Therefore, what use is karma?
Correct.
And then
Correct.
tat vijnanartha saha samitpani san श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मनिष्ठं गुरुम् एव अधिगच्छत्.
Abhigachet. Keep the moolam with you all the time so that if
Okay,
there's a
okay.
doubt, you can quickly compare. So, eva abhigachet. Same word as in the moolam. That means what? In order to know this, tad vijnanartham. This means this teaching. In order to know this and being ready to assimilate, samitpani, ready to assimilate. May he approach a guru who is endowed with the understanding of the meaning of the Vedas, which he has learnt by heart, and who abides in the knowledge of Brahma. Correct? You want me to slow down and dictate? I thought that will be a homework for you. If I dictate everything, then no homework will be left. So, in order to know this, comma, ready and being ready to assimilate the teaching, comma, May he approach a guru who is endowed with the understanding of the meaning of the Vedas, which he had learnt by heart, or which he had memorized, whichever is fine, and who abides in the knowledge of Brahma. So let's do this once. Karma chitan lokan parikshya, kama brahmanaha nirvedam vairagyam ayat kuryat. Full stop. Iha samsare akritaha nasti. Full stop. Ataha kritena kim or kim kritena question mark. Tad vijnanartham saha samitpanihi san shrotriyam brahmanishtam gurum eva abhigachet. Full stop. So Sanskrit students will find that this is not that difficult, straightforward. Anvaya. Okay. Next mantra. Tasmai savidwan
तस्मै सविद्वान्
upasannaya samyak
उपसन्नाय सम्यक्
prashantachittaya
प्रशान्तचित्ताय
shamanvitaya
शमन्विताय
yenaksharam purusham veda satyam
येनाक्षरं पुरुषं वेद सत्यम्
प्रोवाचतां तत्त्वतो ब्रह्मविद्याम्
प्रोवाच तां तत्त्वतो ब्रह्मविद्याम्
Once again, तस्मै स विद्वानुपसन्नाय सम्यक्
तस्मै स विद्वान् उपसन्नाय सम्यक्
प्रशान्तचित्ताय शमान्विताय
प्रशान्तचित्ताय शमान्विताय
येनाक्षरं पुरुषं वेद सत्यम्
येनाक्षरं पुरुषं वेद सत्यम्
प्रोवाचतां तत्त्वतो ब्रह्मविद्याम्.
प्रोवाच तां तत्त्वतो ब्रह्मविद्याम्
Yeah. So in Gita Press, a title is given. And the title is Guru के लिए उपदेश प्रदान की विधि. So those who know Hindi can quickly figure out the essence of this mantra. He's saying an advice given to the teacher. What kind of advice? You must teach. That is advice given to the Guru. Hindi में लिखा है ना यहाँ. So that's the clue for us as to what this mantra is saying. So if you look at the mantra, provacha, just underline the word provacha. Mhm. Saha vidwan. First, the second and the third word. Saha vidwan provacha. That's it. Those are the main words. Provacha is the verb. And who teaches? Provacha means what? Must teach properly. Must teach properly. Okay. And who must teach properly? Saha Vidwan. Saha Vidwan. That wise person should teach properly. Who is that wise person? Okay, who was talked about in the previous sloka. Okay, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam Gurum Abhigachet. That guru, that guru, okay, that person with those qualifications must teach. Okay, Saha Vidwan Provacha. That much we got it. Okay. All right. Now many other questions will come. Who should that person teach? What should that person teach? All those questions are going to come. Okay. All right. Who should that person teach? Tasmai. Look at the way we are just understanding the sentence. Okay. Tasmai. Tasmai means to that person. Literally, it's a pronoun in to that person. Pronoun plus, this to and all is there. To that person. To that person means which person? Okay. All right. Not Vidwan. Vidwan over. Subject is over. Okay. Saha Vidwan is over. Don't say Vidwan. You should say Upasannaya Samyak. Upasannaya Samyak. So, the one who has approached the Guru properly. Okay. It's very simple. Upasannaya. Why is now Upasannaya? Uh, where did it come before? Just raise your digital hand if you know what I'm asking. Upasannaya, where did it come? Okay, Mahesh.
Upasametya, it came in.
It came in
This in the Mundaka itself, early on.
Mundaka itself. All right. In some mantra it came, or it was Shankaracharya?
No, mantra.
Mantra. All right. Well, let's look at this. All right.
1, 2,
Why
3.
don't we?
1, 2, 3, I think.
1, 2, 3. 1.2.3. Shaunako havai mahashalaha vidhivadupasannaf papracha kasmin bhagavo vijñate sarvamidam vijñatam bhavatiti. A question, a mantra to memorize. Because a very good question, like our Nachiketa's question. Question contains the answer. Question itself tells this questioner is an adhikari. Tell me that knowing which everything is as well known, as good as known. As good. That's all. That is the question. And now there is no argument between the teacher and the student. All this test, this and all is not there, like in Nachiketa here. So there he
Guruji, in
says
Bhagavad
what?
Gita, this
One minute.
Sadvidhi Pranipratena.
No, wait. Satish, please don't interrupt. Please don't. This is not a good thing. It's fine. I know you guys are all well studied. I'm going to say all that, but just slow down because there are people who are not as good as you. They are writing notes and it'll get the train of thought will get interrupted. So I appreciate that, Satish. Nothing wrong, but slow down a little bit. So, Vidivat Upasannaha. Okay. Vidivat Upasannaha was said there. Same word here. Upasannaya. Vidivat Samyak here. Samyak. There Vidhivat. Vidhivat means Vidhi ke prakar. Means respectfully and instead of giving a big lecture about yourself, what all you have accomplished, that's all fine. Everybody can give a lecture and everybody is unique, everybody is accomplished. Now what you're accomplished a little bit, you've traveled with 10 countries, others have not traveled even one country. That's the only difference. So, okay, but Guru is not meant for all that. So, Vidhivat means you come and respectfully, why have you come here and what can I do for you, right? That's how Guru is going to respond. Same Upasannaha is there here, Upasannaya, correct? So, Samyak Upasannaya, having approached properly, then further, this man is not ordinary. Prashanta Chittaya Shaman Vitaya. Prashanta Chittam, a mind who is, we'll come to those points later, Satish ji, okay, when we study the Bhaashyam. Prashanta Chittaya. Prashanta Chitta. Chitta means manas, a mind that is calm. Normally we go to a guru only when our mind is not calm. That is when we go to. Here he is saying when the mind is calm. When we are agitated only, we go to somebody. That is fine. Here, because teaching is starting, right? Prashanta Chitta, yeah. Shaman Vita, yeah. One whose mind is calm and one who is endowed with Shama. Shama Damadi. Shankara is going to explain all that. So we don't have to cover it now. Shamadamadi. And okay, to that person, the Vidwan Provacha must teach. Must teach. Okay. Teach what? That is what is being said next. Yena Aksharam Purusham Satyam Veda. Must teach that by which Yena, this Purusham Aksharam Satyam Veda, by which that person, the student who has come towards the Guru, will know Veda. What? Aksharam Purusham Satyam. That imperishable reality, Satyam, Purusham, limitless, all pervasive. Veda. And the word Aksharam also came earlier. We'll see all that. Okay, it came earlier in 1.5, I think, 1.1.5. If I remember right. It came in, yeah, 5, correct.
Earlier, Bhaashyam also closed with that.
Earlier Bhaashyam closed with that because Shankara wants to use that word Aksharam. And so in that fifth mantra, Athapara, fifth mantra, this Apara Vidya and Para Vidya were briefly listed. And so there, if you look up, Athapara Yaya Tadaksharam Adhigamyate. That Aksharam word is being used by this mantra again here. So that is going to be taught. Provacha Tam. Tam means Tam Brahma Vidyam. Must teach that Brahma Vidya. And that word Brahma Vidya itself is here. I don't have to say Brahma Vidyam Provacha. How should that person teach? Tattvataha. I am in a bit of hurry. And then the Guru is just waiting to finish the class, Because hurry, calm hai. Arey, calm hai, business and all, you are a guru, means you can't keep saying calm hai, calm hai, calm hai. When somebody is there to teach, your attention must be to teach. After you finish the class, you do whatever work you have to do. So, tattvataha, properly. You learned it properly because there is a methodology. There is a methodology. This is not an ordinary vidya. It is not a science where there is a definite start and end, and it whole personality is involved here. The entire personality is involved. All our past is involved in this. All the muck there is there in the head is all involved in this. And therefore, tattvataha, the person's orientation has to change. And so this is not an ordinary process. Therefore, tattvataha brahma vidyam provacha. That is why in Gita Press the title is given Guru ke liye upadesh pradhan ki vidhi. Guru ke liye. This advice is for the teacher, it seems. So that is the essence of this mantra. And so here, see, in the word Brahma Vidya also appears in which mantra?
First mantra itself.
First mantra, Brahma Devanam Pratama Sambhabuva Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gopta Sa Brahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtam Atharvaya Jeshta Putraya Praha. Brahma ji taught Atharva. What? Brahma Vidya. All right, that word is there. And then Para Vidya word appears. Now the question is, wait a minute, you told me there are two kinds of knowledge in mantra number 4. Dve vidye veditavye iti hasma yad brahmavido vidanti. Tatra brahmavidya parachaiva aparacha. There are two kinds, paravidya and aparavidya, like that. And then next, so then what is the connection between paravidya and brahmavidya? You said earlier Brahmaji is starting Brahmavidya. Now then he is saying there is Aparavidya and Paravidya. But Brahmavidya is missing. Missing, right? Because Aparavidya and Paravidya only are there. Then what is the connection between Brahmavidya and Paravidya? Then later on you said Paravidya in mantra number 5. You said Paravidya is Yayata Aksharam Adhigamyate. Paravidya is that Vidya by which this Aksharam is understood. So you use so many words. Aksharam was used there, then Paravidya was used, then Brahma Vidya was used. Is there any connection? Yeah, the connection is given here. Aksharam word is used here. Brahma Vidya is used here. So here Aksharam and Brahma Vidya are connected. Previously Paravidya and Aksharam was connected. Correct? So therefore all these Vidyas are same things. We should not go away saying, oh, I was waiting for Brahma Vidya, but he's teaching Paravidya. Like that we can't say. So that connection also is brought out here in this mantra. Okay, so that's the essence of this mantra. We'll look at more as we study the Bhaashyam. Good. Bhaashyam. Tasmai sa vidwan.
तस्मै स विद्वान्
Guruhu
गुरुः
Brahmavit
ब्रह्मविद्
Upasannaya Upagataya
उपसन्नाय उपगताय
Samyak
सम्यक्
Yatha Shastram
यथा शास्त्रम्
Iti Etat
इति एतत्
Prashanta Chittaya
प्रशान्तचित्ताय
Uparata
उपरत
Darpadi Doshaya
दर्पादिदोषाय
Shamanvitaya
समान्विताय
Bahyendra Uparamena Cha
वाक्येन्द्र उप अपरमेण च उपरमेण
Uparamena
च उपरमेण च
Yuktaya
युक्ताय
Sarvataha Viraktaya
सर्वतः विरक्ताय
Iti Etat.
इति एतत्
Yeah. So you can see the Bhaashyam is not that elaborate. And so Bhagavan Bhashyakara is explaining this first half of the mantra. Okay. Tasmai sa vidwan guruhu. So saha vidwan is equal to guruhu, who is a Brahmavit. He is using a different word. Brahmavit, knower of Brahma. So that vidwan, wise person, who is the teacher that is being discussed here. And Paramathanandaji says, hey, this person is a guru because of the blessing of the student only. Otherwise, where is the question of guru? Without Shishya, guru doesn't exist. And so, Shishya's blessings are there for the guru, it seems. And so, that's nice to know. And so, that wise person who is the guru and the knower of Brahma, okay, what should that person do? Tasmai, unto that student. Okay. And what did the student do? Upasannaya is equal to Upagataya. Upasannaya. So, who was approached the teacher, Upagataya? Shankara is saying. And Samyak Yatha Shastram iti etat. Samyak means what? Upanishad is saying Samyak. So, Shankara is saying Yatha Shastram iti etat. Yatha Shastram. Shastram anatikramya. That is the meaning of Yatha Shastram. Means what? Means not transgressing the Shastram. That is the meaning of Yatha Shastram. Like Yatha Shakti. Use the word Yatha Shakti. Sometimes we use that word in our regional language also. Yatha Shakti. Yatha Shakti means what? Hey, based on what you can do. Within your capacity. Yatha Shakti. Please give a donation. Yatha Shakti. Yatha Shakti means what you are capable of giving, please give. Yatha Shakti. Shaktim anatikramya, not exceeding your capacity. Nobody can exceed one's capacity, obviously. But that is the meaning of this. Yatha Shakti. Like that here. Yatha Shastram. Not doing anything, something, I want to be creative and all. Don't be creative. Just Yatha Shastram. Approach the teacher. Upasannaya. Samyak Upasannaya. So this is where Satish ji was saying, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. So that beautiful shloka from the Bhagavad Gita, 4.34, 34th shloka. Beautiful set of shlokas are there in that 4th chapter. So pranipatena, this is talking about the student. Pranipata, literal meaning is prostrated in front of the Guru. Pranipatena pariprashnena. Pariprashnena. By asking questions. Areva, not bad. So go to Guru and they want to hear questions from you. And so paritaha. Paritaha means pariksha lokan questions. Not how is the weather tomorrow and last week's weather was bad. Is the next week going to be as bad as... No, not that kind of questions. Not that kind of questions. What is Trump going to do next week? Yeah, Trump going to do. There are enough pundits talking about it. Why you have to go to an ashram and guru to ask all these questions? Pariprashnena ko nama bandaha katamesha agataha. List 7 questions already Shankaracharya has told us. Katham pratisthasya katham vimokshaha. Those who are not attending Viveka Chudamani class, this is from Viveka Chudamani. Was that number 25, did we say? 25th shloka in the abridged version, I think. If I remember right. Anyway. So, ko nama bandha. What is bondage? Katamesha agataha. Agataha. How did it come about? Katam pratisthasya. And how did it remain sticking to me like this? Katham vimoksha. How to get out of this bondage? Okay. And then what? Kaha sau anatma. What is anatma and what is atma? Paramahka atma. So you can look it up from the Viveka Chudamani, number 25. Tayor vivekaha katametad uchyatam. Like that, student is very clearly asking. And that list of questions is useful to us because for us to understand Vedanta, we must understand these questions. That is the meaning. So there, Bhagavad Gita, back to 434, pariprashnena, by asking the right questions. Sevaya. Sevaya. So, Shankara there says, Guru Shushrushaya Evamadina. Guru Shushrushaya. In Tamil at least, Shushrusha means doing seva. Means going to the ashram and doing whatever Guruji asks you to do. Go serve lunch, serve dinner. Today this guy didn't come. Go wash the vessels. Do that, do something. Whatever they are told you do. That's what people think Shushrusha is. But in Sanskrit, the word Shushrusha means the desire to listen. Desire to listen. Shrotum Icha Shushrusha. Tell me, what is the connection between Shravanam and doing some work, physical work in the ashram? No connection is there. So look at how important words have changed their meaning over time. Okay? Important words. Other day I was talking to somebody. When somebody is leaving home, they will say Bhadram. Especially young person. Bhadram. Bhadram means be careful. Means be cautious. Go carefully. Watch your luggage. Cross the road properly. Drive carefully. Whatever. All these things. But the word Bhadram does not mean that. Bhadram karne vishrunuyama devaha. So what they would have meant is Bhadram means, hey, may your entire trip be successful. May it be auspicious. May this trip get you what you want. That is the meaning of Bhadram. It includes safety also. It includes our limited idea of Bhadram also. But so like that, some of these words I find have... And Shushrusha. So now quietly it can be Shushrusha Pandraya Apina. Shushrusha means what? You did some seva in the ashram. No, I am going to stay in the ashram. Oh my God, my son wants to stay in the ashram. That's it, over. So we are shocked by all these things. No, this is what is being said. Shankara is saying, Shushrusha, yeah, he doesn't say go and press the feet of your guru and all. He doesn't say all that. He is very clear. Guru Shushrusha, with a desire to listen to the Shastra. Because you only ask questions now. Without listening, where is the question of questioning? You are trying to impress somebody or what? By your questions. No. So Guru Shushrusha. So Yatha Shastram. So there Tadvidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya. Then Upadekshanti Te Jnana. Upadekshanti. I forget what Shankaracharya says there. Te Jnanam Upadekshanti. They will teach. Like that it says that. Here it says Guru must teach. Okay. There I'm curious what he says there. We'll see it later. Not important. Good. So that is the meaning of what? Yatha Shastram. Yatha Shastram, the person, the student has approached the teacher. So that's why we went to this 34th shloka of the Bhagavad Gita. Thank you, Satishji. Prashanta Chittaya. Yeah, Prashanta Chittaya. Chittam, Manas, Prashantam, one whose mind is calm. Because he has thought through all these things. He has done enough seva. His attitude is all different. Karma Yoga Buddhi is there. Karma Yoga Buddhi is there does not mean he has no problems. It means his mind is calm. Despite whatever happens, okay, this is how life is. There is no need to complain and complain and complain. The stage of complaining is gone. All right, I may have told some people life is like this, but that's okay. That is not the same as mind is agitated. The mind is calm. It's calm. If somebody is teaching, I'm ready for the teaching. All right. Prashanta Chittaya. Look at Shankaracharya. Uparata Darpadi Doshaya. Uparata Doshaha. Dosha means all the problems we have. All the not physical problems are emotional problems. How do you know emotional problems are gone? Darpadi. Darpadi. So, this pride. Darpa means pride. Pride. Manitvam. Darpa here is Manitvadi. Shankaracharya is asking whether we remember Bhagavad Gita or not. Manitvadi. So pride, I am this, I am that. I am this, I am that means I am full of myself. And so if I am full of myself, there is no chance of hearing any word. No word will enter the head. And so this Darpadi doshas, all these deficiencies, like what? Manitvam, Dambhitvam, Amanitvam, Adambhitvam, Himsa, Akshantihi, Akrodaha, all these things that come. Amanitvamadambhitvam, ahimsa kshantirarjavam, acharyopasanam, shaucham, stairyam. So opposites of all these things. That's what Shankara is indicating. Darpadi dosha uparata. Uparata means receded, diminished, gone. These are all no longer jealousy. All these things are not there. There's no place in the mind of this person for all these darpa, etc. Pride and talking high about oneself, thinking high about oneself, or thinking low about others. Everything is not there. It's irrelevant. When you go to ashram, it's all homogeneous. That's it. Everybody is equal. Everybody is equal. And so that is what he's saying here. Uparata darpadi doshaya. And all this Daivi Sampat we saw in chapter 16, I think. 16. Devasura Sampat Vibhaga Yogaha. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi. Okay, Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitaha. Abhayam. He lists a whole bunch of qualities from first shloka onwards. 3 shlokas, 26 virtues are indicated. Qualities. One first shloka itself, there are 9 qualities. Abhayam, Sattva Samshuddhihi, Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitaha, Dhanam, Damascha, Yajñascha, Swadhyaya Tapa Arjavam. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitaha Dhanam Damaha Yajñaha Swadhyayaha Tapaha Arjavam. Right there, 9 qualities are. Anyway, all that we can bring here. All right, that is the meaning of Prashanta Chittaya. Next he is saying Shamanvitaya. All right. Anvita. What is this Anvita? So I know a girl called Anvita. I mean, she's now big, but when she was born, they called her Anvita. Anvita. I didn't know the meaning of the word Anvita then, but now this Upanishad reminds me of that girl. Okay, Anvita. I dhat. Sanskrit student. I dhat. Anu I tap pratyaya. I, just one I is the dhatu. Anvitaha means just endowed with, blessed with, saturated with, possessed of. What possessed of what? Shamaha. Just drowning in Shama. Okay, Shama. What is Shama? Bhahyendriya uparamena cha yuktaya. Bhahyendra. Bhahya Indriya. So previously Prashanta Chittaya. There is Shanta also, it has the same root Sham Dhatu. Shanta. Sham. And here also Sham. Two words are there. Technically they are duplicates. So Shankara is giving two different meanings. Previously he is saying emotional maturity. Here Bhahya Indriya. That means all these eyes, the ears and all. Again going after things. Okay, that going after is also not there. Is also not there. So you can say here it is Dhamma. What is the definition of Dhamma per Tattva Bodha? Bahyendriya Nigraha or Indriya Nigraha. What is Shama? Shama is Mano Nigraha. He said that. Mastery of the mind, mastery of the sense organs. That is what he's saying, mastery of the sense organs. Bahya Indriya Uparama. Same thing, Uparama, Uparata. What did he say before? Uparata. Uparata is the same word, Uparama plus a suffix called Tap Pratyaya. So, Uparamena. It's Uparama. Uparama means Shanti. Means just cessation of. Cease, what do you call it? Removal of. Absence of. Okay. That is the meaning here. So I want to go there, I want to see this, I want to see that. All these ideas are there. So that idea will literally go away for that person. It's not there anymore. Why? Because the Atma is attracting me. It's not like I don't have any attraction. My attraction is towards Atma, towards a Shastram. Only then, that's why Shushrushaya, he said, Shankara earlier. Desire to study. How can there be a desire to study when I have so many unfinished businesses there? Unfinished business cannot be there for this person. Correct? That is the meaning of all this. All right. Bhahyendriya uparamena cha yuktaya. One who is endowed with this particular attribute. Okay. Dhamma. So he's converting Shama to Dhamma. All right. Sarvataha viraktaya ityetat. These two words, Prashanta Chittaya and this Shamanvitaya, what is the meaning of this whole thing? Sarvataha Viraktaya. The person has Viraktaha, he is a Viraktaha, he is a Viragi, he is a Vairagya Purushavan, or Vairagya Purushaha, Vairagyavan. I am not interested in anything. Ko Nama Bandhaha, these 7 questions, this is all my interest in life. Then the teacher will ask him, is there anybody depending on you? You can sit here, I know. No, fine, you're good. But somebody depending on you means, are they waiting for you tonight? If somebody is, suppose you ask me, who is a Grahastha, Swamiji? Guruji. If you say, answer is simple. If somebody is waiting for you at home, somebody is gone means, okay, they are not literally depending on you. Okay, internet connection unstable. Am I audible now? Okay, it's good. Sometimes it gives a message. That's so nice, these days.
Just froze over a
We
minute.
missed a few seconds though. We missed a few
Few
seconds.
seconds. Okay. So, Sarvataha Viraktaya. So this, too many irons in the fire. That's what in English they say, irons in the fire. I'm doing this, Swamiji, I'm doing this, Swamiji, I'm doing this. Good. So the Guruji will bless the person. Please do it. That is what you should do. I'm happy. And how are things? And we'll talk a few things and then bless you. But that person, Shrotam Icha won't be there for the person. Because too many irons on the fire. So here, Sarvataha Viraktaya. I was saying, who is a Grasta? Grasta is one, Grihe Tishtati, literal meaning, one who stays at home. Well, one who stays at home can't be a Grasta. One who is moving about and making sure life happens at home. A household is, to run a household is not ordinary. You can't sit at home. But what the idea is, Grihe Tishtati means this going around makes him attached to this home. This guy is stuck to the home forever. That is the meaning of Grihe Tishtati. And so if somebody is waiting for me, depending on me, then okay, then you have to take care of that. Take care of that. So, but then that also is taken care of. Sarvataha Viraktaya. If that is the case, then to that person, what is going to be said later? The verb has not yet come, Provacha is still waiting. So, tasmai, for that person who has approached the teacher properly and who is an adhikari, uttamadhikari, comma, what next? Let's see. Yena vijnanena,
येन विज्ञानेन
yaya vidyaya,
यया विद्यया
paraya,
परैवान्
aksharam,
अक्षरम्
adreshyadi,
अद्रेष्यति
visheshanam,
विशेषणम्
tadeva aksharam,
तदेव अक्षरम्
purusham,
पुरुषम्
purusha shabda vachyam,
पुरुष शब्द वाच्यम्
purnatvat,
पूर्णत्वाद्
puri shayanat cha.
पुरि शयनात् च
Okay, I'll pause with that. Sentence is pretty long. So, what did he say? He said, Tasmai sa vidwan upasannaya samyak prashanta chittaya shamanvitaya. Tasmai. Saha vidwan, that teacher, must, no, I can't say must and all that. Saha vidwan, and to that student, who is of this nature, right? Who approached properly, Yatha Shastram, and who is an Uttamadhikari. Now what? Provacha is coming. Must teach. Okay, in the mind you keep that. Must teach. Must teach what? Brahma Vidya. That also you keep in mind. Must teach Brahma Vidya. And here, the quality of Brahma Vidya, that Vidya is being described here. Yena. Yena. Yena Vijnanena. That Brahma Vidya, by which knowledge, because now the product of that Brahma Vidya is being said, the effect, the impact of Brahma Vidya is being said. So, Yena means by which. By which means what? By which knowledge. Vijnanena. Jnanam te hamsa vijnanam. Idam vakshyamya sheshataha. 7th chapter. First sloka or something. Or second maybe. So that vijnanam. And Shankara is changing it slightly. Yena is masculine, he is changing it to feminine, or rather neuter, and he's changing it to feminine. Yaya, same thing, by which only. But yaya is feminine gender, and vidyaya, vijnanam is napumsakam, vidyaya means by which knowledge, same meaning, but gender is different. Why he is doing all this? Well, because Brahma Vidya is feminine gender. Word Brahma Vidya is coming up next. So, स्त्रीलिंग है ना, इसीलिए यहाँ पर He's saying this yena, because Sanskrit is always very gender specific. Every pronoun is gender specific. These Sanskrit students sometimes struggle, poor thing. If they don't get the hang of it, they'll just go round and round. And so, anyway, so this yena, napumsakam to yaya, vidyaya. Because tam is coming, Brahma Vidyam is coming later, which is all Strilingam. All right. Yena. What is this? Purushanat Satyam. Yeah, Veda is coming later. Yeah, why should I tell you? Right. Good. So, Yena Vijnanena means Yaya Vidya, by which knowledge. And Shankara is saying Paraya, because now we are all smart people. We have Apara Vidya and this thing is there, Para Vidya is there. Okay, he's saying, okay, this is Para Vidya. Because Brahma Vidya is there and etc. So, Para Vidya. Aksharam. Paraya means immediately you should connect to 1.1.5. Okay. Yaya, yaya, atha parayaya, tadaksharam adhigamyate. That you should connect. All right, 1.1.5. So then here Upanishad says aksharam. Yena aksharam purusham Veda is going to come. So aksharam is there. Aksharam immediately we should again connect to that same 115. And Shankara is now saying Adreshyadi Visheshanam. Because this Aksharam, if you go to 1.1.6, look at how is it. Yat tadadresham agrakyam agotram avarnam achakshushrotam tadapani padam nityam vibhum susukshmam tadavyayam yad bhuta yonim paripashyanti dhiraha. So like that, this mantra is there. So that Aksharam was even further defined as this Adreshyam, etc. Adreshyam means imperceptible, means not perceivable by the sense organs. Adreshyam, Agrahyam. I'm now going to 116, okay? Don't look for Agrahyam here, you won't find it. Adreshyam, Agrahyam. Agrahyam. Adreshyam means the Jnanendriyani, 5 sense organs, it can't. Not accessible. Agrahyam. Grah means to grasp. That means what? Karmendriyani also cannot get this Atma. Atma is not accessible to the 5 Karmendriyani. Adreshyam, Agrahyam, Agotram. Atma is so pure and so much, so beautiful. What is the Gotram of Atma and all? You should not ask. So, and Shankaracharya, if you recall, he says, you know what he says? He says, don't look for a meaning for Gotram. Gotram has only one meaning, my dear friends, which you already know. That non-meaning, that is what Gotram means. Don't look for Kosha, this dictionary, that dictionary, and this website, that site. There's only one meaning for it. Lineage, that's what it is. Agotram, Avarnam, all these attributes, color and all this, any attribute you can think of, not there. Like that, big list is there. We don't have to repeat that here, but I just wanted to remind you. So that's what Adreshyadi. Adi, that list is still going on, no? Big list is there. Visheshanam, that aksharam which was qualified or defined, so Visheshanam defined by the words Adreshya, etc. That's the meaning of Adreshyadi Visheshanam. That aksharam which was defined in so many words in that mantra number 116. So you can write within brackets 116. Sometimes your notebook gives the mantra number. In this case, I noticed the mantra number is not there. Okay. Good. Aksharam. Yeah. Then Tadeva Aksharam. Tadeva Aksharam. Means that alone. That alone is Aksharam which was already defined. Don't look for something new Aksharam coming up. Okay, new Aksharam. No, it's the same old Aksharam only. Tadeva Aksharam. And then in your notebook, the word Purusham, if it is not there, write it down. Yeah, they have put it here. In the Gita Press, it's not there. So that's good. Tadeva Aksharam Purusham is the Moolam, and Shankaracharya is saying Purusha Shabda Vachyam. Shankaracharya knows, hey, when you say Purusha, it refers to a person. Person, literally, in colloquially, Vachyam. That Vachyartha is a person. So here he's saying there is a Lakshyartha. That which is indicated by the word Purusha. What is indicated? Means you have to go to Vyutpatti. You have to derive the word, only then you will understand a different meaning to the word Purusha. Otherwise, we'll say Purushko is Purushko like that. We will take it as a person. No, Atma is not a person, as we know. And so we know that two definitions very well. One definition is what? Sarvam Purayati iti Purushaha. That which fills up everything is Purushaha. And that which indwells the body, Purishayanat. Purishayanat Purushaha. Shankaracharya is actually saying it. Why am I? Yeah, Purnatvat Purushaha. Purnatvat. Because of its nature of completeness, fullness, its capacity to fill up everything. And that is Purnatvat. He's giving that definition. And Cha, he says, and Purishayanat. 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 So, Puri. So, this Puri is an interesting word. Pur, the noun is called Pur. Pur is the noun. Okay. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, it is Strilingam. Strilingam. It means city, Pur. So you already know what it is. Navadvare Pure Dehi Naiva Kurvanna Karayan. We saw that in the Bhagavad Gita. Shloka number 513, fifth chapter, is called Jnana. Anyway, Anakarma Sannyasa Yoga or something. Anyway, 5th chapter, 13th shloka. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasaste sukham vashi namadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. That person, Sarva karmani manasa, so the person who knows very well that I am not an akarta, I am not a karta, then despite being busy doing a lot of things, okay, navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvan nakarayan, like that it said there. So that pura is being used. This puri means in that pura, in that pur, in that city. I think that's why we get all this Kanpur, Nagpur, etc. Same pur only it is here also. Puri Shayanat. Shayanam means sleeping. Sleeping in this case means residing in, dwelling. Dwelling in this 9-gated city, or in this city called human body. And so the word Purusha has come several times in the Bhagavad Gita also. So chapter 10, shloka number 12, we have Purusha. Param Brahma Param Dhama Paramam Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum. Arjuna is addressing Krishna by the word Purusha. Okay. And of course, Kathopanishad also we have the word Purusha. Indriyebhyah parahyarta. Number I'll tell you. 1, 3, 10 and 1, 3, 11. Similar mantra is there in Bhagavad Gita also. But there, Indriyebhyah parahyarta arthebhyascha param manaha manasastu para buddhihi yo buddher atma mahan paraha mahatah param avyaktam avyaktat purushah paraha purushanna param kinchit sa kashta sa paragatihi. That Purusha from Kathopanishad. Same Purusha here also. Purushana param kinchit. Okay, all these objects are there. Sense organs are more superior to objects. Mind is superior to sense organs. And then Buddhi is superior to the mind. Hiranyagarbha is superior to the mind. All this we talked about. Finally, Maya. And then Purusha is superior to Maya also. There is nothing more or superior to Purusha. Like that, the mantra had said. So, that same Purusha here. And other Upanishads also, this is coming. So, Purushaha, Purushanatcha. So he's saying, he's describing word Aksharam, Purusham is over. Now he's going to describe Satyam. Let's read that. Satyam
Satyam
Tadeva
Adeva
Paramartha Swabhavyat.
Paramartha Swabhavyat
Swabhavyat, yeah. Aksharam cha
Aksharam cha
Aksharanat
Aksharanat
Akshatatvat
Akshatatvat
Akshayatvat cha.
Akshayatvat cha.
Okay, we'll pause there. There's a lot to discuss here. Okay. Now he's saying Satyam. Next word is explaining. Tadeva Paramartha Swabhavyat. This which has this Paramartha Vastu, the Paramartha, that thing which is Paramaha, which is all pervasive, and which is the truth of the entire Jagat, which is the reality, ultimate reality of the Jagat. Paramartha Swabhavyat, because it has that nature, that Aksharam has that nature, it is called Satyam. It's called Satyam. Like that, he's explaining to us Tadeva Paramartha Swabhavyat. And Tadeva Paramartha. Why Tadeva? Because we now know three types of Satyams are there. One is Pratibhasika Satyam, another is Vyavaharika Satyam. And so we know all the things we see and experience on a day-to-day basis is all this one, Vyavaharika Satyam. And so this Tadeva, don't confuse yourself with anything else. Tadeva, attach it with Paramarthika Satyam, like that he's saying. And Tadeva, another meaning of Tadeva is, don't think there are so many Satyams. Aksharam is one Satyam. Huh? Because so many words are coming, no? And then Adreshyadi, that is another type of Satyam. And then there is something else. Purusha is another Satyam, And so many from the Mundakopanishad, I understood that there are three types of Satyams. What are the three Satyams? Aksharam, Purusham, and Satyam. No, it's not like that. Three types of Satyams are Vyavaharika Satyam, Pratibhasika Satyam, and Paramarthika Satyam. This is referring to Paramarthika Satyam. All these words are referring to that. Like that he says, and now he's now saying, oh my God, I think I should explain Aksharam better. I got an idea, he's saying, Shankaracharya, and he's now explaining why this word Aksharam is used. Aksharam, he's saying the word Aksharam is used because it's a beautiful word. It has three meanings. Okay, and what are the three meanings? Aksharanat Aksharam, Akshatatvat Aksharam, and Akshayatvat Aksharam. There are three reasons I'll give you why we should call Brahma as Aksharam. Like that he's saying. Okay. Now he's saying what? First meaning, let's see. Aksharanatvat. Okay, that is Aksharanatvat. Kshar. There is a dhatu in Sanskrit called Kshar. Kshar Sanchalane. To undergo modification, to undergo change. Whenever you want to express change, you have to use the word ksharadhatu, ksharati. Okay, like that you should do. And so, therefore, here, aksharaha means what? That which is not subject to change at all. Not subject to change at all. All right. Suppose I tell you, now suppose I say, this asti jayate vardhate viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati. Shadvikara is there. In that, which one connects with akshara, that which does not change? If I ask, you can raise your digital hand.
Viparinamate.
Correct. Viparinamate. Here also, I think, got it right. Yeah, viparinamate. Parinama is change. So here akshara viparinamate Na viparinamate. That is why aksharam. Then he's giving second meaning. Akshatatvat. Akshatatvat. The root here is kshana. Kshana is the root. Kshana. Kshan, kshan meaning himsayam. In the sense of killing, in the sense of hurting, in the sense of damaging, in the sense of breaking, in the sense of causing pain, you should use this particular dhatu. Kshana dhatu. Okay, it is ubhayapadi. So kshanoti or kshanute, both ubhayapadi. Kshanoti. Whenever you want to express that idea, killing idea, you should use kshana dhatu. So akshatatvat, kshata means killed. Kshata. And akshata, look at that. Our famous akshata, correct? Our famous akshata. Without akshata, nothing happens. Minimum, we should at least have few rice particles at home, and then mix it up with turmeric and keep it ready. Somebody will come, and their elders, you're doing namaskara to them. You give them the akshata in hand. Please bless me. At least for that sake, I must have akshata. And so that same akshata only, same meaning it is. Unbroken, there it is unbroken rice. Not pieces. No pieces cannot be there. It's all full rice. Okay. So that is why it's called, that one is called akshata. Here, akshara, called akshara. So because it is cannot be destroyed. Therefore, in that list, Shadvikaraha, this will be what? Meera raised her hand last time. Vinashyati. Good. Vinashyati. Sa avinashi tirtaha. That is why you call it aksharam. And then I'll give you another meaning. He says akshayatvat. Kshi dhatu. Kshi. Hrasva. Kshi. Means to decay, to decline, to reduce, to shrink, to go away. That meaning is there. So now you should be able to tell me, somebody else besides Meera and Bhagya, who wants to say, which of the 6 Shadvikaras is referred to by Akshaya? Okay, let me repeat again. Maybe you were writing when I was talking. This talking is a problem. You understand. I did not say very complicated things and all. I said Kshi Dhatu means to decline, to wane, to reduce, okay, to decay, etc.
Viparinamate.
Shatvikara, Jayate, Mriyate.
Apakshiyate.
Apakshiyate. Apakshiyate.
Correct. Apakshiyate. Correct. Asti jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, decline. Vinashyati. We covered vinashyati in that akshata. Then we covered viparinamate in the first word akshara. And then now we are talking about apakshiyate. Three meanings Shankaracharya is giving. And hence aksharam cha, aksharanat, akshatatvat, akshayatvat cha. Next. Veda vijanati.
Veda vijanati
Tam brahma vidyam
tam brahma vidyam
tatvataha. Okay, you are muted, ma. Tatvataha
tatvataha
yathavat
yathavat
provacha prabruyat ityarthaha.
provacha prabhruyat ityarthaha
Acharyasya api
acharyasya api
ayam niyamaha
ayam niyamaha
yat nyaya prapta
yat nyaya prapta
satchishya
satchishya
nistaranam.
nistaranam.
Avidya mahodadhehe.
Avidya mahodadhehe.
Yeah. So Veda, he is now explaining that last quarter of the mantra. Veda. Satyami explained. Now Veda is explaining. Veda means Vijanati, knows. What? How do you connect it? Yena, that Brahma Vidya, which is going to come later, by which the person, the student knows, so that Veda would know, by which that the student would know, Vijanati, or knows. What? Tam Brahma Vidyam. So that knowledge by which the student knows this that Brahma is Aksharam, Purusham, Satyam, that Brahma Vidyam Tattvataha Provacha. That Brahma Vidya may the teacher teach properly. Tam Brahma Vidyam Tattvataha means Yathavat. Yathavat, as it should be taught. We know it is not being taught as it should be taught. How? Because there are so many darshanas are there are so many ideas are there. People are going in 15 different directions, 1,000 different directions. Therefore, Shankara is forced to say yatattvataha. The person should be grounded, must be this one, shrotriyaha. The person must be a brahmanishtaha. Only then tattvataha provacha is possible. Yathavat. Yathavat, adhyaropa, apavada, nyaya and all is there. Because a person has to, looking at the world as absolutely real. I am tormented by this world. The person is approaching the Guru. And the Guru is supposed to say what? Finally, hey, this is Vyavaharika Satyam. You are Paramarthika Satyam. You are totally unaffected. To go from I am a victim to I am the source of the universe. That's going to be a huge change. It's a huge thing. No Sirashasana will produce this kind of result. And that is why Yathavat is so much involved in this. Provacha Prabruyat Ityartaha. Provacha means told. Vachidatu. Told. Convert the told to must tell, must teach is better for us. Prabruyat. It is like somebody comes to Swamiji and says and asks Swamiji, I got an invitation to attend a conference and speak. This topic is not interesting at all. And Swamiji says only one word, you speak. You speak. Means what? It is such an important conference where an important topic, only a person like you can speak. You must speak, correct? You speak is present tense. You must speak is what? It's a vidhi. It's a commandment. So, that even though it says must word is not there, the must be added there. Swamiji has said it. You speak means you must speak. It's important. Only you can make an impact in that conference like that. You must. So, lat, lingarte, lat, like that we say in Sanskrit. And so, all right. So, there is some technicalities. That's okay. Acharyasya api ayam niyamaha. So, this rule is there even for a teacher. Acharyasya api ayam niyamaha. This rule. What rule? Nyaya prapta satchishya nistaranam avidya mahodadehe. Satchishya, when this person who is prashanta chittaha and shamanvitaha, when that person uttamadikari approaches a person, the teacher, acharya, then nyaya prapta, nyaya prapta means he is following yata shastram and all, pranipata, tadvidhi pranipatena and all is there. When such a situation arises, then avidya mahodadehe nistaranam, par karna, nistaranam, nischayena, this avatara, that word is there, avataranam. So to cross this avidya, this ocean of avidya, so to cross the ocean of avidya, the teacher must teach. That is what is being said here. Like that, Shankaracharya is concluding the Bhaashyam of this mantra. Okay. So we will look at the Anvaya in the next class. Okay. Good. Please stay back if you have any questions, and if you have those of you, if you are anybody staying back, I can report to you what happened in the ashram last couple of days. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.